Choosing the right exercise equipment for your workouts. There are many different types of workouts and there are just as many types of exercise equipment for those workouts. Depending on what type of exercise you plan to do, you may have to spend a bit of money to get the proper equipment. And it is important to make sure that you do get the right equipment for the right exercise, in order to reduce the risk of injury. If you are unsure of which exercise equipment you will need for certain exercises, you can discuss it with a physician or with a personal trainer. Joining a gym is also a good way to get to know the various pieces of equipment and be taught how to properly use them before going out and buying your own. Weight training. If you plan on getting into weight training, you have a couple of options. You can either join a gym or health club and use the equipment there, or you can purchase your own equipment and set up a home gym, if you have the room. There are different weights for different exercises, so it is important that you know which ones you need. It may be a good idea to invest in a weight machine and you will have the right gear for all of the exercises you want to do, and you will have all kinds of options to choose from, including pulley-based machines. Treadmills and stationary bikes. A lot of people like to use treadmills or stationary bikes as a part of their exercise program. These are both excellent pieces of exercise equipment, and the bonus is, you don't have to worry about not being able to run or bike in inclement weather. Depending on the models you are interested in, treadmills and stationary bikes can range in price. All you really need is a base model, unless of course you want to have all of the bells and whistles. Saving money on exercise equipment. A lot of people don't bother with a lot of exercise because they can't afford all of the expensive exercise equipment. A lot of the equipment does cost a fair amount of money, and setting up a home gym is not always something that everyone can do. And there is also the space issue. Many people who live in small apartments do not have the room to set up a workout area. But if you are really creative, there are ways that you can get the exercise equipment you need and a space to use it, and it won't cost you a lot of money. If you have the space for a workout area and want to start lifting weights, instead of going to the nearest sporting goods store and paying full price for a new system, check the want ads instead. You can often find great deals on exercise equipment that is used and sometimes barely or not used at all. There are a lot of people who buy these things with good intentions, but never use them and end up selling them later on. If you want to start going for bike rides to get in shape, you may balk at the price of bicycles these days. You know, you don't have to have the newest, flashiest bike to get out there and get some exercise. In fact, you can also get some great deals on second-hand bikes, and if you don't mind something that is a little bit older, you can usually find them pretty cheap, sometimes even for less than $10. You can also make a lot of your own exercise equipment. For example, if you don't have actual hand weights, you can use 5-pound bags of sugar. Or, instead of using a bar for twisting exercises, you can always use your broom or mop. Or, you can get an inexpensive rubber mat and find yourself a small space to do yoga. You don't even need shoes for this. And of course, there is one form of exercise that is an excellent way to burn calories, and all you need to buy is a pair of sneakers, which you should have for just about any kind of workout. This exercise is walking. You don't need to join an expensive health club, or buy any special exercise equipment. And as long as you don't mind the weather, you can do it all year round. Exercise and good nutrition go hand in hand. When you are looking for exercise equipment, you should also be planning your diet as well. Getting in shape means not only getting enough exercise, but also getting the proper nutrition. This is especially important if you are trying to lose weight. After all, if you are eating junk food and other things that are not diet-friendly, the exercise you get is not going to be nearly as beneficial, because you are not going to be truly healthy without the right diet. There are certain things that everyone needs to have in their diets in order to be healthy and for all of the organs to function properly. We all know how important it is to take our vitamins, and when we are not getting enough from dietary sources, many of us take vitamin supplements. But did you also know that there are many other things that our bodies need and that you may not be getting enough of them in your diet? Everyone needs to have a certain amount of good carbohydrates, good fats, and proteins, and these should be coming from our diets. But there are times when we are just not able to get everything we need from dietary sources, either because we are not getting enough from the foods we eat, or are not eating the right foods. When this happens, there are supplements that can be used to make sure that we are getting enough protein and other nutrients. Protein supplements have been popular for a number of years and there are many different types available, from drinks to meal replacements to delicious snacks. A lot of people are using protein shots, because they are not filling and are an excellent source of protein and other vitamins and nutrients. ProfectR, a protein supplement from Protica, is a popular choice for liquid protein shots. It not only comes in all kinds of delicious flavors, but it provides 25 grams of protein in every 2.9 fluid ounce serving, as well as vitamin C and B complex vitamins. To learn more about ProfectR, or any of the other protein supplements available from Protica, you can find them online at www.protica.com.